Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana GoldBod, Sammy Gyamfi, has described the continuing attacks by minority leader Alexander Afenyo-Markin as a desperate smear campaign aimed at tarnishing the reputation of GoldBod. According to Mr. Gyamfi, the allegations being made against the GoldBod are driven by political motives rather than facts and evidence. He accused Afenyo-Markin and his associates of relying on sophistry and political blackmail in pursuit of selfish interest, insisting that the Ghanaian people deserve serious public discourse based on truth and verifiable evidence. Mr. Gyamfi said the GoldBod would not be distracted by what he described as attempt to undermine the institution's work. He stressed that GoldBod would remain focused on its mandate and continue to account transparently for its stewardship.
Afenyo-Markin's continuing antics, and I want you to listen to me very carefully here. Afenyo-Markin's continuing antics must therefore be seen for what they are: a desperate smear campaign by persons who have specialized in sophistry and political blackmail in pursuit of selfish ends. These are devious extortionists who will come at you with lies to tarnish your reputation in the hope that you will fold and settle for what they call, quote, compulsory arbitration and oil their palms. Well, this time around, they found their own target. The Ghanaian people deserve serious public discourse founded on facts, evidence, truth, and not endless recycling of falsehoods in the hope that repetition will lend them credibility and turn fiction to facts. GoldBod will remain focused on its mandate. We will continue to account transparently for our stewardship, and we will not be distracted from the important work of creating value for the Ghanaian people from the exploitation of the gold resources of our beloved nation.
GoldBod CEO Sammy Gyamfi defended the management of Ghana's domestic gold purchase program, arguing that losses recorded by the Bank of Ghana since the program's inception were largely the result of its original policy design rather than incompetence or mismanagement. According to Mr. Gyamfi, the program was deliberately structured under the previous New Patriotic Party NPP administration to prioritize foreign exchange accumulation over profitability.
The losses recorded by the Bank of Ghana under the domestic gold purchase program since inception, not just in 2025, is not because of mismanagement or incompetence by the current managers, but those losses are a product of policy design. It was the MPP that designed the domestic gold purchase program that way, that they will not pursue profit, but they will pursue foreign exchange. Because at the time, they had no access to the capital market to borrow on the Eurobond market and bring in dollars to show up, the currency. So they chose foreign exchange over profit by policy design. And that is why since 2021, that program never made profits. And that is why they announced in the year 2022 November that effective January 2023, they were going to buy gold at spot prices. It was the MPP that introduced spot gold purchases in Ghana. And I dare anybody to challenge me. Because before 2023, gold was bought by private individuals, foreigners and locals, and they bought it between 1% discount to 2% discount. But in desperation for gold, the then government decided that we will buy gold at spot price. And that is contained in this report by Graphic Online, dated November 2028, 2022, and attributed to the then Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, who announced the policy. Who buys gold at spot price and yet seeks profit? So that was their policy design. It was not for profit, and that is why they never made profit. But as they made losses in the past under they will pay gold for oil and all that, Ghanaians did not see any commensurate economic benefits.